live, people. Live, I say. I'm enjoying this salt and pepper. I don't think it's called enjoyment. I think it's actually called addiction. And to be addicted to something, I'd like to be addicted to pistachios. Or, how we used to say it when we were young, pistachimos. Yeah, there it goes. Pistachimos. Pistachimos. I love salt and pepper pistachimos. Welcome. Hey, Mom. How you doing down there? This is Tuesday night. Tuesday night fights. Like I said on my chat, Tuesday night fights. A match between Ballsy Boyd and Curious Carlos tonight, 7:10. I'm getting ready. Carlos. What's up, Andreas? How are you, my friend? I hope you're having a beautiful day. What's up, Anna? Didn't I just talk to you? Anyway, thank you very, very much for joining me this evening. Thank you, Andreas. What'd you do today, Andreas? How was your day? I worked, actually, let me tell you what I did before you start typing. I worked at a Catholic church today. I've been working at a Catholic church for about 3 or 4 weeks now, a month now. We're doing a lot of cameras. We're doing a lot of intercoms, access control on some new doors. But yes, working at a Catholic. Woo! Catholic church has been quite interesting. So, and a learning experience, of course. All the saints, a lot of saints, a lot of when and this is a Catholic school as well. So when they take the kids in to pray inside the parish, inside the church, they say a lot, man. Wow, I've never experienced a Catholic prayer. Honestly, Southern Baptist at the most. So our Southern Baptist, prayers were nice and solemn, and thank you, Jesus, and yeah, amen. Catholics, though, Catholics repeat. There's so much repetition. There's so much like, blessed is the blood of the Mother Mary, blah blah blah. It's repetition. It's a lot, man. The prayer that I think the prayer lasted about 15 minutes long, 20 minutes long, 25 minutes long, just sitting in these pews. And these were kids that were about 8, 9, 10, so you had the teacher that was speaking, doing all the praying and all of the words of a Catholic prayer, and all the kids, of course, the young kids were saying it with the teacher. So very, very unique experience. I've never experienced that before. So what a beautiful sight. Anyway, thank you for joining me, Andreas. Thank you for joining me, Anna and Dima, down in Nokomis, Florida, the best realtors in Florida, by the way. And I'm soon to be a realtor with you, and we will be a family of realtors sending each other business from state to state. Oh, yeah. Anyway. Anyway, thank you. Who else? Yeah, but I know, football. Exchange sport, practice English. Okay, nice. All right, nice. I'm going to a language exchange tomorrow to practice English. Sweet, Andreas. That's awesome. I know. I wish we could have vocals on here. And I don't even know why I'm watching that. I could literally shut this down, minimize it, and just keep it right here, and maximize this. And then there's my. Oh, I need my. I can't do that. I do need my music here shortly. All right, let's go ahead and start. We've been BSing enough, and yeah, good job, Andreas, on learning English. The speaking all over the world, spoken all over the world, speaking all over the world. Yeah, don't learn that. Anyway, here we go. Come watch Boyd 365. There's a song every night. Sing with me, stay for a while, make your heart feel all right. Just a bit outside of the norm. You are now listening to me, Chris Boyd, at Boyd365 Live. No matter where I'm at, I'm showing up every single day consecutively for 365 straight days and singing you a live song. Tentatively, around what the sign says, around 7 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. That is Rocky Mountain Standard Time, ladies and gentlemen. The most beautiful mountains in the world. Well, I bet not, but I think so. Anyway, we are on song and hopefully enjoyed across the globe, starting with my friend as we speak right here in front of you, Andreas, down in Colombia. Thank you for being the first and the one that will be record books, high fiving, at a football game. You know what I'm saying? That's what I project at some point. And if I'm speaking too fast, that's what I think about Spanish sometimes. So, be careful what you wish for, Andreas. And then you start getting to the southern slang of things and fixing. I'm fixing to eat me some cornbread. You want to? I'm fixing to eat me some cornbread. You want to? You're gonna have to just overlook that in your teachings. That's some southern slang. And then you have Minnesota, and then you have Boston, and then you have New York, and then you have LA. It's just all kinds of slangs all over. So it's fun. What's up, Chris? How are you? I know you're Chris. You don't have to tell me, Chris Lyon, that you're Chris. But I do know, and I do appreciate it, and I do see you when you come on. But, I know you're Chris by now, and roughly around 30. So I got you. I got you. I know where you live. I know what your dog's name is already. I got you, dude. Black Web, you're on. Done. I'm just joking. I'm joking. Big time. I'm joking. Literally. Anyway, that was a lucky strike on my part. Lucky strike. I'm not threatening, Chris. I'm not threatening. Shoot, I'm an old man. I got a cane at this point, man. Look at the grays in my hair. In which I need to shave. But look at the grays in my hair. There's like one right there. And there's another gray right there. And then there's a gray hair right here, I think. And there's some gray back there that I can't see that my wife now points out to me that I'm graying in the back. I'm like, oh, thanks, where I can't see it. So it's like, do you hold up a mirror and look in a mirror and be like, oh, shit, look at that. Oh, yeah, that's nice. But actually, I don't mind graying. You know what? Because I'm a handsome young man, and as I get that gray hair, Sean Connery, you better eat your heart out. You know what I'm saying? Sean Connery and Indiana Jones. It's totally off. Totally off. Don't listen to that. Bad Sean Connery. Bad. I gotta listen to him. Anyway, let's shut up. What are we? 9 minutes in? 9 minutes. You're gonna talk for 9 minutes and finally sing. Anyway, our theme this week. I'll get back to the chat in a minute. Oh, I know Chelsea. Chelsea is kicking ass right now. Good job, Chelsea. Manchester City right now, in which they lost again today, but they will win their next. I still have 610, shares of Manchester City, so let's keep it up, or I'm gonna have to sell. But anyway, go Chelsea, go Atletico, and let's do this. The theme is rivers, suggested by Carlos this week. Thank you, Carlos Casanova. Carlos Casanova said rivers and something bodies of water on Dave's show the other night. And when he did, I was like, ooh, rivers. Rivers. There's a lot of song about rivers. A lot. You have CCR, Green River. You have the river. Yeah, I already mentioned how many times the river's been mentioned in songs, like 18 times. But anyway, this is a river. It's not necessarily a river in the title or blah, 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 but this is the Chattahoochee River, all right? And this song was made famous. This is called Chattahoochee. This is song number 145 out of 365, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to go ahead and, we got to find it. Boop. Karaoke nerds. Boop. I'm gonna go to Karaoke Nerds. We're gonna see chat. I don't even know how to spell this. Yeah, I just totally killed it. Joni Mitchell. Yeah, exactly. Rivers Cuomo. Exactly. Uh, Me and Romeo had never been friends. That's a Casanova. Yeah, exactly. That's a good song to sing. That's a beautiful song to sing. Nice to see you, Brad. How are you? Hope you had a good Tuesday. I am kicking tail. I'm looking at becoming a realtor. So my life is changing as we speak, and I may actually try to get like a life coach, a a business life coach, personal life coach combo, because I need to kind of be guided at this point on a professional level to where I can set myself up at 60, set myself up at 70, and not have to work my ass off like I have been for the past how long's it been? All my life. So, with some gaps here and there. Shit, I've been lazy. Sorry, honey. Love you. Carla's, you think I'm working my ass off? My wife is working her ass off. So, I am nothing compared to what my wife is doing, Carla. So, you talk about a tough woman who lives in pain, and still does what she does. So, much respect to that young lady, my wife. Anyway, and Aiden, I love you as well, my son. You know, hopefully keeping positive. It's a tough world on the internet, learning everything so quickly, so fast, without experience. I mean, it's amazing learning all of that stuff on the internet at the snap of a finger without any experience whatsoever. A little experience, but that much information and not have experienced and gained that information, yeah, there's a big gap there. There's a big gap there of, yeah. Sounds like a 51-year-old, right? Generational gap scenarios. This is the first generation of college kids where you've had AI the whole entire 4 years. So you could have literally written a paper every single week with an AI. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I didn't have that. I had to read for days and write for days. Shut up. Shut up, Bobby. Just sing, damn it. All right. Hey, what's up, Carlos? You ought to look at the very first chat. Scroll up. I was just on a little hilarious thing. It's the very first chat of tonight. Let me put on live chat. Uh, Very first one. Welcome to Tuesday Night Fights. And then I just got crazy, and I was like, a match between Ballsy Boyd and Curious Carlos beginning at 7:10, in which at 7:14 you've already won. You know what I'm saying? See how beautiful life is? I just made that shit up. Ballsy was awesome the other night. It actually was. Thank you. I know you're doing multiple things. Let's go ahead and get this rolling. All right, do this. Chattahoochee. Um, Chattahoochee. There we go. 37? 37 Chattahoochees? What? All right, search. You know how many out of 37 Chattahoochee karaoke channels there are in the community? Revision. You know how many are in the community? Andreas, did you hear that? That means in English. Failure. Damn, man. So I gotta choose. Okay, so never mind. I'm not even gonna use. Um, Not even gonna use it. Oh, never mind. Tuesday night. There's no blues on Tuesday. All right, Chattahoochee. Chi-a-a, ta-da, a hoo. I don't even know how to spell it. It's really spelled weird, actually. Karaoke. Bing. Wait, yep, there it is, all over the place. Let me go to somewhere I know. We're gonna do party time again. I don't give a rat's tail because I usually do a good job. The only other one that I would do is not available on the first 12. So we're just gonna keep it with party time. Here's the ad. This is Chattahoochee by Alan Jackson, song number 145 out of 305. This is just this is an easy song too. This ain't not hard. This ain't not hard. Don't learn that. You know what I'm saying? Do not learn half the shit I say. And here's Limu Emu with Doug. We'll let this go ahead and run. Tuesday, we have a beautiful week coming up. Wednesday, hump day tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, and then the weekend. Come on, man. Come on. Chase the emu. Chase the emu. But, beautiful day. Thank you all for joining. Hold on. Roll Tide. Not in an asshole way. It's just in my blood. All right, this is Party Time Karaoke Chattahoochee. This one's fun. Let's do it. Yeah, I know. I understand that. Dave's not on tonight. Joni Mitchell. Joni Mitchell is beautiful. Actually, that's funny. We did listen to the Joni Mitchell, The River, the other night. Me and my mom were just chilling because I looked it up on ChatGPT real quick after I saw Carlos mentioning rivers, and I actually pulled ChatGPT songs about the river, and Joni Mitchell's was one of them. And I was like, oh, that's crazy. She has one. Play it, Alexa. And it's of course Joni Mitchell with her beautiful little God voice, angel voice. Joni Mitchell. To have that, to have Chris Cornell's voice, yeah. All right, but I have Chris Boyd's voice, so we're going to stick with that, and we're going to rock it until I flip and die. That's just how it is. You got me until I die. All right, love you guys. Thank you very much for joining me. This is Alan Jackson, Chattahoochee. I got another country song tomorrow night. This is Alabama, one of my favorites. Mom, we used to, of course, we saw Alabama, I think 5 or 6 times during that span. A couple times with Oak Ridge Boys. And this was in 1980. 81, 82, 83, maybe. But 80, 81, definitely, roughly around there. Seeing Alabama in its prime. Teddy Gentry, what a good band, dude. And then the Oak Ridge Boys with them in their prime, the bass, and that man's voice. You had the two high, pretty boy and beautiful voices leading the rock and the roll. But then you had the ladies' man. The Barry White, sitting there just ready to go, bop, mow, mow. But 10 times deeper. And then all the women, you should have heard a arena of 40, 50, 60,000 people. And then when he sang, all of the women, it was like Elvis was currently on stage or something. I don't know. Crazy. They just all screamed. I mean, he just smiled and loved it. So, enough BS. Did I get 15 minutes of bullshit before the song ends? No, I got 20 minutes of bullshit before the song ends. So I just broke a record. Let's do this. Let's sing it. On the Chattahoochee, never too harder than a hoochie coochie. We laid rubber on the Georgia asphalt, got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Down by the river on a Friday night, pyramid of cans in the pale moonlight, talking about cars and dreaming about women. Never had a plan, just to live for the minute. Yeah, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much of muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. A lot about living and a little about love. I forgot about the first part. Well, we fogged up the windows in my old Chevy. I was willing, but she wasn't ready. So we settled for a burger and a grape snow cone. Dropped her off early, but I didn't go home. Down by the river on a Friday night, pyramid them in a can in a pale moonlight. Talking about cars and dreaming about women. Never had a man, just living for the minute. Hey, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much that muddy water meant to me. But I learned who I swam and I learned who I was. A lot about living and a little about love. Country music is so great. Yeah, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. A lot about living and a little about love. A lot about living and a little about love. That's right. That's it. Really? Margaritaville again? Right after that? That's it. Yeehaw. Yeah, exactly. That's big time. That's big time. Yeehaw. I'm thinking about singing another one just for giggles because just because I can. You know, it's my channel. But I'm gonna have to bring up. Yeah, I mean, we just went from country. Jeez, we just went from country. Can you go from country to rock and roll? Yeah, I know exactly. Thank you. That was real fast, yeehaw too. You know, you better know the words to know that. I don't even know. You know, you better know the words, and luckily I did know the words. But you better. That's a fast one. There's no way you can carry. There's no way you can karaoke to that. Just a. You probably can, but woo, jeez. Oh, that's awesome, Andreas. If you heard that before, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee. I'm gonna actually we're gonna do ooh. I just thought of one. I just had a couple songs actually come in the Me and Mom were listening to one earlier. Booyah! I'm going to do another one. I'm going to do another country song. And I've been wanting to do this guy for a long time. In the early 90s, he was, I always go back to the early 90s. Jeez, that was kind of like the prime of my music. 90, 91, 92, 93. You look at what music came out during those 3 years. If you lived during that, I don't know, most 90s was crap. But 90, 91, and 92, woof, a plethora of amazingness. Here's another one. All right, let me look him up real quick. I'm not gonna say who it is. I'm gonna just start playing the song. We got our number 2 song of the evening. Because I heard this earlier and I was like, God, I love this. Love this song. All right, here we go. You don't know what it is. You don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Yep, there we go. It could be a Better Man too, actually. Hold on. Just could have given it away. Boop. Yep, there we go. There he is. 15 brands. Thank you, 15 brands. Thank you very much. Community only. Search. Anything? Oh, no. A Better Man. Okay, no. No. There is no. So we'll do everything. Title. Search. All right, there we go. I'm just going to start playing it. Yep, 15 brands. Let me choose something. Okay, sure. I'll choose that one. Okay, sure. Kick off the... Okay, it's already started. All right, here we go. Song number 2. What? What do you say when it's over? I don't know if I should say anything at all. One day we're rolling in the clover. Next thing you know, we'll take the fall. Still I think about the years since I first met you, and the way it might have been without you here. I don't know if words from me still upset you. I just gotta make this memory stand clear. I know I'm leaving here a better man, knowing you this way. Things I couldn't do before, now I think I can. 'Cause I'm leaving here a better man. Gotta get in sync there for a minute. It's 'cause my screen's this big. I guess I always knew I could hold you, but I'd never be the one to set you free. Just like some old nursery rhyme your mama told you, you still believe in some old meant to be. I know I'm leaving here a better man, knowing you this way. Things I couldn't do before, now I think I can. And I'm leaving here a better man. I know I'm leaving here a better man, knowing you this way. Things I couldn't do before, now I think I can. Now I'm leaving here a better man. Clint Black, a better man. Yes. Clint Black. Don't you love Clint Black? Clint Black, Garth Brooks, Alan Jackson, the three creme de la creme around that time. So, I think unless we're thinking about another one real quick, just for giggles. I mean, there's a lot of entertainment out there. You can go do stuff. No Dave tonight. You can take a break from the World Wide Web if you want to. But a song just actually popped into my head. We're gonna do 3 songs tonight. I want to get karaoke, and I'm gonna get copyright infringed 3 times this evening. You know, there's 2 is not enough. We're gonna totally go switch to another theme, another genre. And this one's hilarious. This one's hilarious. Okay, and then you got, hold on. I love this song. Love it. Okay, here we go. Party time. Let me cut it off. One more, and then we'll get off, because I'm gonna go back downstairs and take care of stuff. Thank you for joining me this evening. This is what, November 3rd, 25th. We have Thanksgiving coming up here shortly. I will do a song on Thanksgiving, of course, but we will, hold on. But yeah, of course, same time, same channel. I mean, I may do Thanksgiving obviously early or later than 7:00. It just depends on how the day's going, how dinner's going. We're gonna do brisket. Ooh, we got some good brisket for Thanksgiving. Oh man, you know, you can throw the cranberry in the trash when you got good brisket. You know what I'm saying? So, woo, we are not traditional people at all. Ish. One more song just for shits and giggles. Watch how I switch this one. Watch how, see how this song just flew through my head, and I was like, okay, let's accept that. I don't know who's doing this, but somebody's playing with my mind. So here we go. This is hilarious. This is a hilarious song too. So just listen to the words. So listen to the words. All right, here we go. I still have it muted. Okay, hold on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, here we go. It's going to be tough for me a little bit. Once there was this kid who got into an accident and couldn't come to school. But when he finally came back, his hair had turned from black into bright white. He said that it was from when the cars had smashed it so hard. Once there was this girl who wouldn't go and change with the girls in the change room. And when they finally made her, they saw birthmarks all over her body. She couldn't quite explain, but they'd always just been there. But both girl and boy were glad that no one kid had worse than that. 'Cause there was this boy whose parents made him come directly home right after school. And when they went to their church, they shook and lurched all over the church floor. He couldn't quite explain, yet they'd always just gone there. It's hard to... One more. That's it. Very hard to say very hard to sing very hard to sing in the right note. I know I was off on a couple of them, and shit, I'm off probably half the time, but that was fun. I love all of a sudden, always sudden crash test dummies just fly through your head. I don't know how that sticks in my head so much. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end it tonight. I could sing a lot. I could sing all night long. We're gonna go ahead and get off. May go down and snack some more. Thank you very much for joining with me. Thank you very much for sticking with me for about 30 minutes of my life and enjoying the Lucky Strike. I got a lot of strikes back in the day. 211, baby, my highest bowling score. 211. Not too bad. Not too bad. Anyway, take care. Love you guys, and have